Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, or should I say happy Tarot Tuesday. I want to just do a quick reading for you guys, for whoever's listening, and a little bit of an astrology heads up for the next 7 days. And of course, if you're watching this at a later time, please go ahead and listen to the tarot message. It'll still resonate for you. All right, so this is today's astrology, and I want to give you a heads up because this week we have some things happening. And so if we fast forward a week, you will notice Mars is now in Leo and Mercury is now in Aries. I can't tell you what a relief this will feel like. I'm looking forward to it. You should too. And so right now, Mars is finishing up its journey in Cancer. Mars doesn't like Cancer. It's just not a sign Mars does well in, because Mars is action, it's energy. It can also be aggression and anger, but it's more like control. And when it's in a sign like Cancer, which is a water sign, water has no like boundaries, it just fills the container it's in. Mars doesn't have that control with it. And so there can be things like aggression, anger, just things in general feeling like they're out of control and that things are not structured, and it can feel a little negative, especially when it comes to things with family or the home. It can be an energy of conflict. So you might have noticed maybe relationships are a little bit more tense, or maybe things in the home are just breaking. Like, it's just kind of a weird energy. And so we are going to be done with that on April 18th. And then Mars will go into Leo, which is a fire sign, which will be more about doing things for ourselves. So it's a great energy for self-care. So we have that to look forward to. And we also have Mercury going into Aries. Right now, Mercury is in Pisces. This is another planet that is in a sign that it doesn't do well in. Now, I'm talking about transits, and so if you have any of these planets in these signs on your birth chart or natally, whole different thing. So please take no offense to this. This is just about transits in itself. However, Mercury in Pisces, it's in a fall. Mercury doesn't do so well. It doesn't focus very well in Pisces, and Mercury is the planet of the mind, communication, intellect. We just had Mercury retrograde, which you probably heard about. You probably felt it. It's when there's misunderstandings. It's when electronics start breaking. It's when just technology is quirky. And Mercury went direct about 8 days ago, so that has lifted. When Mercury goes into Aries in the next few days, Mercury's just going to work better there. One thing you might notice as people start speaking more passionately, because Aries is a sign of being passionate and just it's a Mars ruled sign, and so it has like a lot of Mars qualities to it. And so it's like, okay, I want to take action. I want to be passionate about things. I'm feeling uplifted, and so this can be a nice change of energy. You might notice your thinking is clearer, your thinking's more sharp, your brain's working quicker, and so this will be a nice change of energy this week. Okay, let's get to your tarot message, and this is going to be for the next week. Or if you hear this later than April 15th through the 22nd, that's okay. This message will still resonate for you, so please receive it. And we're going to draw the cards live here. Let's see what comes out for you guys. King of Wands. I like that. And if you'll notice, I had more than one card come out there. I always use my intuition to see which card I'm supposed to choose from it. Okay, so these are the 3 cards that came out for you guys. We have the King of Wands, we have Judgment, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. And if you're new to me, my name is Brandy Burrow. I am a professional reader, astrologer, and psychic development coach. And I love reading tarot intuitively. So I do not use traditional meanings. I use whatever energy I'm getting from the card in the moment. And if you want to learn how to do this, I teach it in a course. I will drop the links below. Let's get to your message. So, King of Wands, Judgment, and Three of Pentacles. And so I love this because this matches the astrology we just talked about. There is something about you getting your energy back in the next week. And so if you have felt like, and you're not lazy, I want to put that out there, but if you have felt like you just don't have the energy to do what you need to do, you just haven't had the motivation, you just feel like blah, and you just feel like maybe things have been working against you lately. Like no matter how hard you try to get ahead, some obstacle pops up. This is saying you are going to be the King of Wands this week. You're going to get your energy back. You're going to have your mojo. You're going to be inspired to take action. And you're the king. Nothing can hold you back. You have all the power here. You are on top of this. So if you feel like all these obstacles have been popping up lately, you're going to get ahead of them and nothing's going to be able to get in your way starting this week. And here's something else I love for you guys. I'm jumping ahead to the Judgment card here. The message I am getting with this is that your hard work is going to pay off. Like this is where you get the reward, is starting in the next 7 days. Now that doesn't mean after April 22nd, you don't get this or it stops. No, it just means it begins this week. And so even though you have gone from this period of feeling like, oh my gosh, so much has been in my way, you're going to find out that all the work and just showing up and just still being here is going to pay off. And so there's a lot of things that are going to start coming in from the seeds that you sowed in the last couple of months. So things, if like you're a business owner and you've been waiting to maybe collect on invoices, or you've been doing a bunch of marketing, you know, that stuff, you're going to start getting sales and payments coming in. If this has been at work, I don't know why I keep thinking this is a work thing, probably because of the pentacles, but if you've been working your butt off, even at your job, and you feel like you haven't got any of the recognition or the results that you've been trying to get, you're going to get them. And this can apply in any area of life where you have just been working so hard. You're going to get those rewards starting to come in. And so this is a very positive message, and you should absolutely be encouraged. Then I got the Three of Pentacles, which is an interesting message here. And I feel like it's twofold. So I'm going to put both out here. Please take what resonates. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and discard the rest. But there's a message here about allowing people to help you, or allowing some people to take the load for you. You know, you've come from this crazy period. A lot of us have. You're getting your energy back. You're getting some rewards. Now it's time to start dispersing some of the responsibilities and letting people come in and start helping you so that you can take this stuff right here, this energy, and get hyper focused, and maybe let some other people do the not less important stuff, but just some of the other things that doesn't need your priority or your focus right now. The other side of this, and I think this is a big part of this, is remember I said a lot of your rewards are coming in? I am getting something about the generosity vibe here. And I know this is not a traditional meaning for the Three of Pentacles, but I read intuitively, and this is what's coming up. This is about sharing a little bit of that. Sharing the wealth a little bit, helping someone out. You know, you go to a restaurant, tip a couple extra bucks, you know, like just the money that's coming to you, you're going to turn around and do good with it, right? There's a message about that, about just sharing it with those around you in a responsible way. You don't have to give away everything. I'm just talking about a little extra generosity. And so I'm very happy about this message for you guys. You guys, everything's going to start getting better for us. It's been a crazy, I think it's been crazy since last December, but it's been a crazy few months. The energy's getting better to work with. We're going to see that this week, and you're getting big rewards, and be generous with those rewards, okay? All right, you guys know where to find me, Brandy, Burrow, Astrology.com, where you can find readings and psychic development opportunities, and I will see you next time.